Hey family, just coming at you today. See if I can do a little bit of live. I just got done taking a spiritual bath, so excuse me if I don't have on any makeup or any real clothes. I'm just spirit guys told me to come on and do a little live for angel answers. See if anybody has any questions before I go to sleep. So the first card is it's up to you. One of the reasons why I came on here to do um, angel answers is because I'm getting so many people that's going through a lot of things, and they're asking me all kind of stuff. I'm getting all kind of readings for different things, and I guess this is the energy from the holidays. And so the ancestors and the spirit guides would like for you to know that you're ready for whatever it is that you are seeking answers for, whatever it is that you desire, like you are ready for it. But it's up to you if you obtain the thing. Um, but you got to remain positive. It is definitely going to be a lot of chaos that comes your way, um, a lot of distractions, a lot of hate, envy, jealousy. But you got to remain positive and you got to keep your eye on the prize at all times. Um, when I was meditating during my spiritual bath, one of the things that I had, let me turn my volume up. Okay, because my volume was down. One of the things that I had noticed when I was taking my spiritual bath is just, the amount of, backbiting and animosity that goes on during the holidays. It's crazy. Somebody will be successful in their endeavors. Okay. Um, it's just crazy how much, during the holidays, people act so ugly. And for us, it's like, why you gotta act so ugly? Like, why you gotta be so messed up during the holidays? The holidays is about love, but the people in which we choose to love have problems, issues. But the universe is saying that it's okay for you to ask for help from other people. Not everybody is all bad, and just because your inner circle might contain a few snakes, it might be time for you to level up and find a new circle. Yep, recovery. So it's time for you to begin the healing process. And remember, we are mind, body, and soul here. So we heal our mind, our soul, and our body is the last thing that you can heal. So heal your mind and your soul. And there's no better time than right now, especially with all of the things going on in the world. COVID. I mean, it's crazy. Like, some of us haven't, even thought about what's on the other side of COVID. But now is a good time, while you're in recovery, to get the divine wisdom that you seek. And the universe wants you to know that meditation brings forth the answers that you're looking for. Yeah, but let me tell you why it's so important for you to take spiritual baths, because every day we come in contact with spirits, and and it's saying get more information, so I'm going to give you more information actually. But we come in contact with so many different spirits throughout our day, um, so many different energies. And if you're an empath like I am, you absorb all of these different energies. And by the time half of your day went by, like, you're really dragging, your ass on your shoulders, like, oh, I'm so tired. So one of the things that I've learned to do is take spiritual baths. Not everybody is equipped to take spiritual baths the way I take them, but one easy way that I say that you can take a spiritual bath, if you don't have anything else, put some salt, speak your intentions into the salt, pour it into your bath water, and dip yourself 7 times. That's the simplest, bath. And you read, you can either read Psalms 91 or Psalms 51. when you're talking about spiritual baths. Now, if you don't believe in using Psalms, you can say affirmations like, I am cleansed, I am renewed, I am, at peace, I am protected, I am safe. Any type of affirmations that you feel comfortable with, okay? Because in spirituality, we do what feels right and what resonates with us and not what the rest of the world doing, right? And there's no need to worry. A lot of times when you take those spiritual baths, like you'll instantly feel lighter upon getting out the tub. Now, the other part of the spiritual bath that I didn't mention is do not use soap when you're in the spiritual bath. Don't wash your ass. You better have already done it, or you need to do it after you done dry it off and then start all over again. But anyway, do not use soap. Do not dry off. If you do, white towel, white clothes, just basically air dry and white. If you put herbs in your bath, let them fall off naturally. Don't pick them off. It's a spiritual bath. They'll fall off, and by the time you go to sleep, they'll be off of you. So if you take in spiritual baths, no need to worry. That is going to be the cleansing and the refreshing that you need. Especially right now while emotions are so high during the holidays, you should be taking spiritual baths at least once a week during the holidays, because the holidays is a great opportunity, a great time for depression to set in. A lot of people go through the most mental turmoil, depression, anxiety around between Thanksgiving and Christmas. All right. Because so many of us, okay, so what's going on in the spiritual world? Hi, sweetheart. Marwa, Myra. I apologize if I said your name incorrectly. But a lot of times during the holidays, people emotions are so high, and if you don't have anybody kind of playing into those emotions or sharing those emotions with you, yes, ma'am, you definitely can ask a question. I'll get to it just as soon as I finish making this point. Um, but a lot of times, people have um, this this need for you know fellowship or approvals, or it may even be a situation where you feel like you need these people for whatever reason, for company, for validation. And how you doing, Zeneb? um, but a lot of times you don't necessarily need these people. These people are here to teach you a lesson. For one, to stand on your own. For two, their opinions don't mean anything. I would ask you, cheated on me, what is it feeling like, thinking, what? Hold on, let me get some glasses, girlie. Hold on. Let me find them. Are they around? They're not around. I see them, but I can't get to them. Hold on, let me try to zoom in. It says, may I ask why Abu cheated on me, and what is he feeling like, thinking, and what will he feel when I leave him? Oh, I got you, Mara. She want to know is, what was he cheating? Why did he cheat on her? So let's get some love answers. So why did he cheat? All right, I had a jumper. And it says within the next few weeks. So you may be having some communication with him to find out why did he cheat. But according to this, it looks like he may be looking for a situation that a better situation than what he already has for you. But what I will say is this: in this card, the person is doing the looking right here is alone. So I really feel that whatever, he got going on, if he did spread himself thin, he's going to be regretting it and end up by himself, even if it's just for a period of time to reflect about the things that, happened and transpired between the two of you. The bottom of the deck is compromise. So I'm feeling that, I'm feeling that You guys need to compromise more, and you guys need to discuss some boundaries, some healthy boundaries. And let me tell you what I've learned. Cheating does hurt, but it's not an end all, because if you turn it on any particular TV channel, music video, song, she said, no, I didn't. I don't. No, I don't. Anything with him. I'm not really understanding your remark, but a lot of times it's just programming. Like, it's hard for a guy to be faithful in these days. I mean, I'm not even gonna, I don't need anything with him. Yeah, you probably don't. And maybe this compromises, you don't need to compromise with him anymore. But whatever it is, it does require balance. So if things seem out of balance for you the way they're going, maybe you need to change them around to bring them back into balance. All right. And she says she don't need them. Let's get some advice for you, Marwa. Oh, there is something better. So the universe is telling you, Mara, to move on, to move forward, because there is something better for you. And it may be with a new guy. Maybe once you quit compromising, what will he feel when you leave him? If you leave him the right way, I hope a lot of anguish. Hey, and if that don't work, you could pay a couple of friends of yours to beat him up so he can feel some physical pain. All right. So let's see. What would he feel when you leave him? Alone. And you're ready to leave his ass alone. Look at the car. He's by himself. But you are ready to leave him alone. And he's going to feel alone. He's going to feel empty. He's going to feel empty. All right. So let's go on to. She said, yes, she is ready. Look, manifested. Look, take that, yes, take that spiritual bath. Let me tell you about that spiritual bath. That spiritual bath will give you the recovery time that you need. It'll give you the strength to recover, and it'll give you the strength to move forward and leave him if that's what you really truly want to do. But take some time and soak in a tub. If you don't have any other cleansing herbs, use salt from table salt and put it in your bath, and just speak to the salt and say, protect me, cleanse me, strengthen me. Whatever affirmations you believe, it does work. That's why I look so crazy right now, because I just did the same thing. That's why I'm at peace, because I really had to take a spiritual bath and get that energy off of me. Like, I read cards all day, and it's like I be so drained, because some people tell you all their problems, and some people, yes, take a spiritual bath. And a spiritual bath is just, you cleansing yourself of spiritual ties, spiritual heaviness, emotional baggages, stuff that, just like in your house you would, yes ma'am, God be with you as well, but just like in your house, when you come home after a long day of work and your house is a mess, you cannot rest. Our body is the same way. But the thing about it is, we can't necessarily go in there and clean our body up with like a broom or whatever. So the spiritual bath is like a representation of you being cleansed, like you cleaning your room, you picking up, you getting rid of all the extra energy that does not serve you. And it will help you make better decisions and strengthen you. Just like when your house is clean, you can find things easy. It feel like, your day is a little bit more peppy. The same thing with the spiritual baths. Yes, clean you of your negativity. Absolutely. Now we're going to go to Leandra Clark. She says, can I ask how Jay views me? All right, Leandra wants to know about Jay and how he views her. He has a lot of feelings for you. He does have a lot of feelings for you. All right. And I would say they are in the love department. I would say they're probably headed towards more of a connection. If you guys don't live together, this would be something that joins you two together. It could even be a marriage. Um, but let's see what else we got. What else I'm going to pull for you. And if you guys would like to make a Cash App donation, I do have Cash App at Blessed Queen.Zi. And they're telling you about the recovery. So you need to also take a spiritual bath. Me and him talk here and there. We're just friends. Yes. So you need to take a spiritual bath and first cleanse yourself. And that may be a soulmate connection, Leandra. Whenever you have a connection with somebody and it's like you can't shake them, you can't explain it, no matter how much you try to verbalize it, it doesn't happen. 9 times out of 10, that is a soulmate connection. Now, what it's saying, recovery, I will also suggest you take a spiritual bath, cleanse yourself for the negativity. And then what I would do, because the cards say that you are ready, I would probably do something to sweeten him up. So I would probably take a honey and milk bath, maybe the following day, take a honey and milk bath and just, think of how sweet that honey and milk makes you and how he's gonna like desire you, and like envision this when you're taking that honey and milk bath. Some people actually put honey milk and then add cinnamon sticks in their water. Some people add dashes of cinnamon powder in there, but cinnamon is also a very strong and protective herb. But I would definitely suggest that you take a cleansing bath the first day. On the second day, take a sweetening bath to sweeten him up towards you. Now, what you got to do with the sweetening bath, after you take the sweetening bath, you got to, remember in your subconscious mind that you have taken this bath so this person can be sweet on you. So play into being a little bit more flirtier than you usually are. Wear something that, would grab his attention. Wear his favorite color. If y'all friends, you should know enough about him to know how to get his attention. Start trying to get his attention, get him to notice you. It's no need to take spiritual baths or applying any type of rituals if you're not going to be willing to take the steps in a physical aspect towards your goal. So definitely take the spiritual bath for cleansing with the salt. Take the spiritual bath for love with the honey and milk, a dash of cinnamon, and start flirting with him, honey. Start flirting with him. Envision you and him being together, because it all starts with intention. I am actually, it's so funny you said that, Leandra, about the getting together with a friend, because I'm actually doing some work for a client on my altar right now. That's a get together type, ritual. And so that's what made me think of the honey. But the good thing about it is a Friday night. So on if you're looking for love, it's a good thing to do that honey bath on a Friday night, because that's when the goddess energy for love is the strongest. So that would be goddess Aphrodite or Oshun if you believe in the Orishas. I think it is I want to say Lady Guadalupe, or I can't think of the other lady name right now. It might be Magdalene. It might be Magdalene. I might not be right on all of those saints, but definitely Aphrodite's was a great love goddess. Oshun is a great love goddess. Both of those ladies' days, or goddesses' days, are on Friday. Both of them love honey, so taking a bath and honey and milk. Matter of fact, Oshun, that was the way that she seduced one of her husbands, was she took baths in honey and milk. And that's why honey is so vital to her. Like, that was one of her rituals. So definitely honey and milk bath for you, ma'am. And that'll sweeten that love situation right on up. But my spell work I'm doing, shockingly, you guys, because I'm a female. I usually work with only females. I got a male client, and it is crazy. But Leandra, the situation will improve. because you are being divinely guided. And if you see right here, these are dolphins. And I don't know if you know about dolphins, but dolphins are some of the most smartest mammals alive. And so through your intelligence and through divine wisdom, you are going to find the answers that you seek that will give you the resolution that you desire and bring you closer to the things that you desire, sweetheart. But yeah, so it's just crazy how these holidays got people just coming all out the woodwork. Some of you guys may have heard from exes in the recent past, especially closer to the holidays. I know I had an ex call my phone, and I was, I was cordial. I answered. I knew who the number was, but sometimes it ain't good to go backwards in life. Sometimes it's just best to see. So whoever was thinking about reconciliation with somebody, no. The angel said no. And that's what happened to me. That's why I know not to deal with that joker. Thank you. I'm just kind of moving slow with him because with him, I need to learn patience. Yes, ma'am. Oh, yes. I understand. My my thing is, 2020 is about partnerships. Okay, so anybody you meet and hit it off with in 2020, have relationships in 2020, you need to definitely pay attention to those relationships because 2021 is going to be about those same relationships being in a hangman position or being in a position. So if you're not already stuck, um, you probably need to start looking into the work that you're going to be doing for 2021. Start manifesting, not being in stuck positions, because 21 is the judgment card, and it's about everything coming full circle and people getting the due justice that they deserve. But then you had the year before that a partnership. So if you combine those two, it's going to be a lot of people in the partnerships that are going to have issues. And so you want to make sure at the end of this year that you're strengthening your partnerships, because 2021 is really, if you thought 2020 was a test of faith, you wait to 2021, because 2020 put couples together in quarantine. 2021, they getting divorced. Them babies coming. People ain't gonna want to be together. Yeah, but I'm gonna keep my out. Okay. It's funny because he hit me up months ago on Facebook. I didn't talk to him like that, but he found me somewhere else, and now we're friends on social media. That's good. Let me tell you something. Don't knock how you meet people. Don't knock how you meet people. I have met, okay, so in my regular life, I cut hair, do hair, whatever. So I met people, men, women, who come in. You welcome, sweetheart. I've met men and women come in and they tell me things such as, we met on Match.com. Like, I met my love on Match.com. I met my love on what's that app? Plenty of Fish. Of all the ones, Plenty of Fish. I've met people who've married off Plenty of Fish. I've met people who've met off of Tinder. So dating apps and social media is not it's not a bad thing. It's not a thing of you being desperate. You just happen to be at the right place at the right time. And it gives us a way to safely network and meet people without, bringing all of these people into our inner circle, at first meeting them. It gives you an opportunity to get to know someone without sex being an issue, but most of them, they'll still have phone sex. It's all good. To each his own. I'm not judging, but for the most part, dating apps and dating websites, just any type of social media is very good for networking, because you can meet people in places that 20 years ago you couldn't meet. And I've been living long enough to know what 20 years ago looked like. So it's a good thing. And then the other thing is, with social media, the gift is you get to see what type of person you're dealing with by looking at their posts, unless they're a person who kind of Shady ain't got a new, profile, but other than that, and even that'll tell you something, because if they've been on Facebook for 2 months and they're 40, 50 years old, 30 years old, 20 years old, something fishy about that, because Facebook has been popular for a while. So it's rare you meet new account people. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so use your third eye and see what you're getting into. You know what I'm saying? Like, even some of the people that comment on his post the most, and I say this is trolling, but hey, you got to do your investigations how you got to do them. I would even look at their profile, see what kind of people they are, because people are who they hang around the most. However, usually the person who comment the most on your social media wants you to the worst. So then you'll see if he has any scrupulous women things going on. So it's a great way for you to do some investigations in a safe zone, get to know someone in a safe zone, make a decision in a safe zone before you're actually able to move forward. And I think it's a great idea. I've dated guys from off of Match. Tinder was all hookups. Plenty of Fish was all hookups, those guys. But I've really met, decent guys off Match. I've met decent guys off Facebook dating. So I'm not necessarily closed off to it. Some people are. I'm not opposed to it. He's a Capricorn and he's very unpredictable. Like 1 minute he's hot, the other minute he's cold. LOL. So the reason why Capricorns are like that, the Capricorn sign, let me show you if I can find my deck real quick. I'm going to show you the Capricorn sign, because if you see the Capricorn sign, you'll know why they are that way. No, that's not it. Hold on, I'm looking through my deck. I'm looking through my other tarot deck. Man, I've been going through my little cards. Goodness, that thing must be at the end. Okay, so this is the Capricorn card. This is the Capricorn card. It is the devil. And if you look at it, this is why he's so hot and cold. He has the masculine energy and the feminine energy. Masculine is usually red, hot. Feminine energy is, I think, like cool blue. But you see this? He's constantly being tempted. And his personality is chained to a lot of temptation, indecision. That doesn't mean that he is not a good person. What it means is that he has a very addictive personality. So either he has issues with addiction or relationships in the place of an addiction. You know how some people are addicted to relationships? That could be it, because on this card he's chained to a woman, but they're both chained to the stand that the devil is on. I don't know if you see that, because mine's blurred. But so what I would say with him, be careful of his lack of indecision. Be cautious of that, because it is naturally a part of his personality. He's hot, he's cold. If I were you, I would figure out the things that make him cold and the things that make him hot and adjust them to you. Okay, so let's say if spontaneous sex makes him hot, and talking about or asking for sex makes him cold, then if I was you, I would never let him get cold. I would be, but you have to, and that's why communication is key. And communication helps you. And this might be even why you pull the recovery card. Maybe he is a recovering addict. Maybe he is recovering from a toxic relationship. The other thing is he can have a lot of toxic behaviors because he is just naturally a devil, because he's a Capricorn. Naturally, like devilish, energy, chaotic, back and forth, may even be kind of playful at times. But whatever it is, Capricorns are very good for money, making things come to fruition, um, getting shit done. Definitely Capricorns, definitely very earthy. Yes, very earthy. He may even, have some type of leadership role. If not, he's working towards it, because Capricorns are like the epitome of the earth sign. Wherein Taurus is kind of stubborn, and then you got your Virgo that's like the perfectionist, like the Capricorn is more like a combination of both. It's like, yeah, you're stubborn as a bull, but then on the other side you got this perfectionist thing to you. And the fact that you're so stubborn and you're perfectionist, that can kind of be toxic to some people personalities, especially mine, a Leo's. Look, I can't deal with a Capricorn. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I know great Capricorns, but I couldn't be in a relationship one as a Leo, because I'm way too passionate for somebody that's hot and cold all the time. Like, that would make me choke the shit out you. I'm sorry. I don't even try to get violent, but the indecisiveness would make me want to just make you say something. I know I got it bad, but definitely. So just know that Capricorns are hot and cold. So definitely choose your battles wisely with him, but find out what makes him tick and what don't makes him tick, and try to stay balanced in between that. But once he gets attached to you, he will be very much attached to you, almost to a toxic end. But once you learn how to deal with a Capricorn, it takes a lot of the toxicity out of them. But the fact that they are, represented by the devil card, lets you know that they do have some tricks up their sleeve. So don't just be impressed by the first thing, but they they kind of tricky, okay? All right. All right. So let's see what other cards we can pull. Does anybody else have any questions? I really didn't think anybody would get on my live tonight. I was like, man, I done took the spiritual bath. It's too late. But I'm very happy. Even though we few in numbers, we got a lot of deep knowledge going on. Somebody out there needs to reconsider some things. All right. It is very unlikely, whatever you are looking into, it is very unlikely. That's why they say reconsider. Now, this is not for Leona. She said, oh, thank you. It takes a strong woman to handle a cap. I don't know if I'm going to be one of those women. Hey, I just gave you the biggest clue. Talk to him, find out what his hot and cold ticks are, and from there you create a balance that works for you, because you got to deal with the other side of what he got going on if you want to pursue this in a relationship. So definitely have some real serious sit down, a communication talk, and let him know, or get him to tell you, what is your goals? What are your no's? What are your yeses? You feel me? Like, what do you want in a relationship? What do you want to see your next relationship go? Just to kind of see if it's worth even, going through all of that. The other thing is, Capricorns really like to have fun and party. So if nothing else, go have some drinks with them, or invite them over and have some drinks with them, and just have a talk. Like, they like to communicate. Trust me, nobody likes to talk to the air. Everybody likes to communicate. Somebody needs to listen to their intuition more. Spirit guides have been trying to get messages through, and you guys are not receiving them. Instead of you operating with your head, somebody is operating from their heart. And the universe is saying, that's not how we roll over here. It's mind, body, and soul. You can't go to body. You got to hit the mind first. All right. And the reason why soul is last is because soul affects the most change. When something rocks you to your soul, it affects the most change. The weather changing outside, if it's hot today, cold tomorrow, that don't affect your soul. But when somebody hurts you, when somebody really gives you your desires, when somebody really, encourages you and is a support to you, see, those things complement and benefit your soul. Those are the things that make or break you. Other than that, let it go. If it's just about body, somebody's having an abundance getting ready to come. If it hasn't come, this abundance could be money. This abundance could be emotion. This abundance could be a relationship. This abundance could be a new bundle of joy. All right. Which I love abundance cards. Because I love when my people boss up. I love when my viewers boss up, get the relationship that they want, get the money that they want, because that's what life is about. It's about fulfilling your desires, not living in the struggle. And I want all of us to get up out the struggles of life and start living our lives. Compromise. And with this compromise, I'm going to tell you what I feel this compromise means. It means to balance out your life. To compromise with only yourself and your desires, what you desire. Don't go out here compromising with people to just have them in your life. If you're going to compromise with anybody, you should be compromising with yourself to accomplish your dreams and your goals. Like, why live this earth reality and then die and go wherever you feel your where you go when you die, whatever, and then you're not even gonna be happy. You did live this whole life in existence and you never were really truly happy. It's time to let go of that. It's time for us to start finding our peace again, our peace of mind, the pieces of who we are, the pieces of our purposes and what we're supposed to be doing. These are the things that we need to be searching. Everything else we need to let go of. Insecurities, we need to let go of. Self-doubt, let go of. Self-sabotage, let go of these things. Low self-esteem, let go of these things. Stagnation, fear, anxiety, let go of these things. Depression, let go of these things. And even though I know some of these things have, underlying causes, some of the main causes of depression, anxiety is the suppression of self. We constantly letting people tell us what we supposed to think, feel, say, act, wear, do, eat, dress. Every aspect of our lives are really controlled by the world. And it's not until we come into a true spiritual journey that we actually even understand that it's not even about those people. It's not about what they want. It's about what you want. Because before you even came in this world, you had a sole purpose when you incarnated into this world. And so all your life, you've been living trying to find this sole purpose, so to speak. But the distractions of life got you so busy and occupied, you ain't even thought that you had a sole purpose. The hustle and bustle of life got you down to where you have not been able to go and find your true soul purpose. And that's what this channel is all about. It's about empowering you, not only to be your best. I understand nobody wants to be alone, so I don't have a problem doing love readings and stuff like that. But the overall goal is for us to understand who we are and to, make ourselves better, because only the best version of ourselves can handle being a millionaire. Only the best version of ourselves can handle a real, true soulmate love. Only the best versions of ourselves can handle the jobs and the titles and the money that we want in our bank account. If you're on a mindset that is self-sabotaging or self-destructing, do you think the universe is really going to give you the desires of your heart for you to blow through, not appreciate, or worse? No, it's not. It doesn't work that way, because the universe is a universe of balance. So once you prove to the universe, hey, not only do I deserve it, but these are the things that I'm changing in my life to bring this thing that I want in, so that once it comes, I am in a vibrational awareness to accept this gift that I asked, this desire that I wanted, so just remember that, and like I said, those spiritual baths help clear a lot of the negativity away. Sometimes you might have to take, a couple of them back to back, because first when you felt good, then you went out there and then somebody done pissed you off, you done cussed them out, you done fought somebody, baby daddy done call your job, done fired you, whatever the case may be. You may need to take a second one, and you do that every time you feel heavy, every time you feel weighed down. And eventually it'll become second nature to you, to where just like you get up in the morning and you brush your teeth and you put on your clothes and you wash, you're gonna come home from work, you're gonna come home or go through things and feel that heaviness, and you're gonna instantly go bathe yourself, feel renewed, feel refreshed. But the other thing is, spiritual baths put you in the presence of the divine. So when you're in that bath, when you're, in that presence of the divine, that's why spiritual baths work, because you're in the presence of the divine. Normally you have all four elements around you. You're in water, you're putting herbs in there, that's earth. You got your crystals around, you got your incense going, you got your candles going. So you basically are in an altar. So you need to make your request known. But in a spiritual cleansing bath, I ask that you only request to be cleansed. And then once you were cleansed, then you could take a second bath and with the intentions of abundance or love or self-love or prosperity or whatever. But you got to clean yourself first. And then after you clean yourself, then you got to put a toner on. You got to put something on so the spirits knows you're not just a empty vessel. Like, I'm a vessel of love now. You know what I'm saying? I was a vessel of chaoticness. Now I done took my spiritual bath. I'm clean. But I still got to have a purpose. So now I'm cleansed for what? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, now I'm cleansed for love. Now I'm cleansed for prosperity. Now I'm cleansed for wealth. Now I'm cleansed for good health. Now I'm cleansed to do whatever work I need, sweeten up my life. Now I'm cleansed for that. I've, a spiritual bath, cleansing bath is like repenting of your sins in the Christian world. It's like confessing in the Catholic world. It's getting rid of all of that heaviness, but not to just anybody, to the divine, to be forgotten, to be accepted and forgotten and taken away for no one else to ever remember and exist. So that's the reason why you want to take these spiritual baths. I really love taking spiritual baths. I don't think I feel more queen-like unless I'm in a spiritual bath. Yep. Recovery. It's time for a lot of us to start recovering. The holidays are a good time for people to really start recovering. So what? Nobody invited you for Thanksgiving. Recover from that. Who gives a damn? So what? You've been through some stuff this year. We all have. Get over it. That's recovery. Move forward. That's recovery. Knowing that, hey, I didn't do everything right. I failed. I failed me. I failed my family. I failed my friends. I failed my dreams. I failed my desires. Good. Now move on. It's nothing worse than staying down when you down. Recovery is getting the fuck back up. To go back to what knocked you down and say, hey, motherfucker, you ain't kill me. I'm over it though. And I'm glad I went through it. I ain't got to go through it no more. You know what I'm saying? So remember the recovery phase in life. And remember, meditation brings answers. Now, with meditation, I tell people this all the time. Meditation can be 30 seconds. Meditation can be 2 hours. But whatever time you spend in meditation, whether it's 30 seconds or 2 hours, it's going to help you gain some clarity. 30 seconds of meditation brings clarity. I ask that you I can't remember what meditation guru that I got this from, but you guys can practice this. This is something that I'm learning to do. So it's saying what it is it's the 4 count. So 4 seconds. So you breathe in deeply as hard as you can for 4 seconds. You hold it for 4 seconds. Then you blow it out for 4 seconds. And you repeat this 4 times. Now, After the fourth time of you releasing the air that you held for 4 seconds, you should feel lighter. You should feel more connected. And at that point, you concentrate on your breathing. For 30 seconds, you don't think about nothing else. Everything that come to your mind, what I got to do today, let it go. The kids acting up, let it go. I gotta take a dump, let it go. I gotta pee, let it go. Oh, the job calling, let it go. The phone ringing, let it go. The internet going off, let it go. The house burning down, let it go. It's only 30 seconds. If your house burned down in 30 seconds, your ass must have stayed in the fucking paper bag. Let it go. Hopefully your stuff is insured and you can move on. What I'm saying to you, nothing should interrupt you in this 30 seconds except for the divine himself. If you can't commit to the divine himself for 30 seconds a day, 30 seconds a day, you ain't gonna be on this earth too long. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Look, religious people pray longer than 30 seconds. I just want you to notice. And you ain't praying and you ain't meditating. Like, where are you on the totem pole? That's all I want you guys to know. Like, we have free will, yes indeed. But there is something about a habit that can make or break your life. That's all I'm gonna say. You take it how you want to take it. All right, so let's move on. Let's see what else we can come up with. Somebody else reconsider. It's a lot of you guys that's popping in and out this channel that has some things you need to reconsider. And it may even be how you communicate. See how this person got the sword? It may be what you communicating about, what you've been thinking about lately. Because, swords have to do with thoughts, actions. But, thoughts, words, or actions in defensive actions. Some of you guys need to reconsider some of the things that you're saying. But if you look at this, it's almost at that throat chakra where you see the illumination. So it's something you guys are saying or communicating that you need to reconsider. But this card is letting you know that you are in a protected headspace. So it's going to be wise for you to meditate to find out the answers that you need before you start opening your mouth and committing to whatever it is. The universe is telling you to reconsider. Maybe somebody was getting ready to get married. Maybe somebody's signing a business contract. The universe saying, reconsider. If you believe, somebody want to know, is something real? Is something what it seems to be? And the universe wants you to know is if you believe. See, one of the principles that I believe, and I got this from the Kabbalah. I read a lot of books, but anyway, a lot of books talk about it in different manners. But anyway, it's talking about the principle of mentalism. And so all is the mind. So if you believe you are dumb, you dumb. You believe you broke, you broke. You believe you unlovable, you unlovable. You believe you ugly, you ugly. If you believe you fat, you fat. You believe you beautiful, you beautiful. You believe you happy, you're happy. It all starts in the mind. The principle of mentalism. The principle of mentalism. It's the first universal law. The first universal law. It's the first universal law to the law of attraction. Somebody will ask the question of a time. The universe wants you to know it'll be ready for you in a year from now. Whatever it is, it'll be a year from now. All right. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get off at the fifth at an hour. Somebody else need to reconsider. Look, y'all got a lot going on. The universe don't want y'all taking this into December. The universe do not want y'all to be spending y'all holidays with these people who don't deserve to be around your presence. They're telling you reconsider the things. Reconsider some things you said. Reconsider some things you thinking. Reconsider who you spending your time with. I don't know. However it resonate, take it. But you guys do need to communicate clearly. Communicating clearly means that it's been a lot of arguing, a lot of back and forth, a lot of words. Maybe you guys have been communicating through text message, which is one of the worst ways to communicate an important message, text message. Oh my God. Especially for a person like me who love English and read a lot of books. I hate when people text me and it's all fucked up. Like, how I'm supposed to read this? How I'm gonna deal with this? But whether it's email through text message, some people aren't. Yes, Jenna, you can ask a question. Some people aren't communicating properly. So you guys need to communicate clearly what it is you desire, what it is your goal is, what it is you might need to reconsider. You welcome. So what's your question, Jenna? I appreciate the subs. Everybody who's subscribing, like my videos, I really appreciate you. Because I know y'all know that's the only way Facebook work. YouTube work. What do you see happening in the connection with Caleb? I'm a Virgo. He's a Libra. All right, so Jenna wants to know what is happening with her connection with a guy named Caleb. Jenna is a Virgo and Caleb is a Libra. What's going on with them? All right. The first card I pulled is No Need to Worry. All right. So it may be some things that you're worried about in your connection with this guy, but I do see there is some passion ignited there. Maybe in the sexual department. Maybe you need to get laid. Oh, yeah, I just broke up. Yeah, you need to get laid. If you need to call him for some, no need to worry. He will come through, ma'am. We had a physical and emotional connection, but I stopped talking to him on October 17th. And I texted him yesterday. Didn't I tell y'all about them exes? He didn't reply. You ain't talked to him since October 17th. Aww. The card says there's something better out there. So, what I would say with that is, I don't have my glasses on, but this person has, oh yeah, that's a reason to be ghost. But look, this person has flowers. I think that you need to communicate with him clearly how you feel, and give him his flowers that's due. You know, you just told me you ghosted him about a month ago. You need to have thank you. See? So you need to just be honest with him and let him know, look, I had to take some time for myself, figure some things out, work through some things, whatever the case is. And I would like to move forward with us working on, it don't matter who broke up with who. You still let him know that you would like to move forward trying to work things, because he couldn't handle work, school, and our relationship. Yeah, true. And that's the other thing is you have to allow him to find that balance, and maybe he couldn't. So yes, duh. He has feelings, duh. But I think that you need to choose a new angle in which you go with him. I think that in the near future, you guys are going to come back together. But you can't even see on this card, but they both kind of have like this smirk. Then what the fuck? Why isn't he replying? I wish him a happy Thanksgiving and wished him well. LOL. He loves Thanksgiving and well, sometimes men, men are different. Men are different. And so if you give a man cold feet, sometimes they're going to be petty. He's being petty, Eddie. Yeah. So what I would say is this. I got a friend, right? And she really had liked this dude, but they only was hooking up. They was only getting together to hook up. Oh, so you start being petty first and for a month. And now it's backfiring on you. Well, if it's backfiring on you, that means it's hope that he still love you. Because a dude don't love you, he ain't gonna play with you at all. So I think you need to. Oh yeah, he might not want to see you then, but you ain't talked to him in over a month. He may feel a little differently. So what's going on his social media? Look, the card that popped out. You're ready, man. Oh, he just watches stories, but stopped again. Stop looking. Hey, well, look, it sounds like you might need to give him a little extra convincing. So, yeah, he definitely is. But what you might need to do is, I don't know what your spirituality is, but you might need to get somebody to do some work on your behalf to bring y'all back together and to get him to quit, pretending not to care. I do that as well. She said, "Oh, LOL, thanks, girl." I do that as well, but that honey bath, that I don't know if you had heard the first part of this live, but I did do a recipe for a honey and milk bath that you can take as well as a spiritual bath. But when I get done, you can rewatch the video. But anyway, on there I got a recipe. It's simple ingredients. It's both like one or two ingredients, something every household have: salt for the cleansing bath and honey and milk for the love bath, for the sweetening bath. Take you a bath in that, get dressed up, and coincidentally bump into him. Go to his job. I don't care if he know you got to go to his job because you can't bump into him no other way. You got to see this guy. You got to lay eyes on him. He has to lay eyes on you in a physical sense after you take that honey bath. He ain't gonna be able to resist you after that. Just so you know, it really works. And anytime you feel like you need him to get sweet on you, take another one of them cleansing baths, follow it up with the honey bath, the honey and milk bath. I'm telling you, it's yeah, yeah. And so in the spiritual world, it's like attracts like. So if you take in a cleansing bath, you're gonna attract the likeness of being cleansed. And I don't mean a regular wash your ass, you've been dirty bath. I mean a spiritual cleansing bath. Same thing with the honey and milk bath. Okay, so honey is attracts love, but milk is that tender, nurturing, caring spirit between, um and it's produced for the child to get nutrients off of. But in a love bath, milk acts as like I said, a connection, because you just can't produce milk for no reason. Like, you got to be pregnant to produce milk or have a pregnancy hormone. So you got to be fertile for the milk. That's the word, fertile. So honey brings in the sweetness, the milk brings in the fertility. And so when they marry each other in that bath, they're going to make you not only fertile, so use some birth control, but it's going to make you more desirable, just like a baby is drawn to milk, whether it's formula or breast milk or cow's milk. Like, babies love milk. The same thing. That person is going to love you just like a baby loves milk, and honey is going to sweeten them up. It's not going to be a crazy, stalkerish. It's going to be something that you're going to enjoy for love. So definitely look that up. But I just damn near gave you the recipe. Ain't no other ingredients besides your intention and your bath besides that. But you can always listen to it. Hey, Jenny G, how you doing? Hello, hello. How you doing? You say you subscribed and liked, huh? All right. So what's your question, sweetheart? Does S like me? Does S like me? Sent my best friend Jenny. I don't know what that means. Okay. Okay. Does S like you? Okay. So S is the person we're inquiring about, right? Oh, thank you, Jenna, for sharing my live. All right. Does S like you? Jenny is saying take action. So I would take this as a yes, because why would it tell you to take action on a no? Like that horse look like it's ready. Look, it don't look like it's getting ready, like it's ready. So when I see that, I see a yes. The other thing is, that's a magical little unicorn. So meaning this could be a divine connection, possibly. Let me see what else. Oh man. And it's telling you to trust. To trust and believe that not only is this a divine connection, but that you are connected. The universe is hearing your request and they're helping you bring it into reality, sweetie. That's a good thing. Immensely. Oh my goodness. Yes. Look, if you believe, but look in the middle of that. You see that? That look like the 5-point star right there. The 6-point star is 6-point star. Sorry. The 6-point star. 6-point star is infamous with manifestation. Manifestation is infamous with the divine. So yes, this is a spiritual connection for you. And it could possibly even be a soulmate. And the fact that you say you think about him immensely, that usually is. And the bottom of the deck is the situation will improve. So I believe that once you start letting your intelligence guide you, as well as the spirituality and the spiritual connection you have, I think that yes, it'll be a lot of, babies being made or being aborted on your couch. She says she is also spiritual. Yes, that's a blessing. I want me a spiritual guy. But yes, hey y'all, some little spiritual babies. And it's saying ask for help from others. Oh yeah. I don't mean really, but you know what I mean. She said laughing. Hey, look. You done made me forget what I was doing. It was saying ask for help from others. Okay. So asking for help from others could be ideas, on how to deal with picking up a spiritual guy. Spiritual guys supposed to not take you through all the drama that other guys take you through. I don't know, because I've not dated them. So yeah, I'm always trying to convert my guys. I don't know why. I just can't find a spiritual guy. And it never works. It never works. I swear. All right, but there are some big happy changes coming your way. She said that's what you love about him, girl. You better hold on, because look, this is a good read for you. Big happy changes. Big happy changes. So it could possibly be a relationship that will be very, very beneficial to you, Miss Jenny. And look, it's up to you. But you are protected and you are guided. Oh, they ain't gonna be that long. And that may be why that card came out about hold on, I gotta see the cards that came out. Damn it. I can't even see them now. I'm sorry. I didn't know until I was told he was in and out his current relationship. Oh, even better. Oh, even better. So learn from that current relationship what to do right, because that's the only reason why they in and out the relationship, because she don't know what to do right, obviously. Only thing she probably do right is mess around with them aborted babies on the couch. But the other thing is, when you meet that soulmate connection within the next few weeks, when you meet that soulmate connection, it does kind of, if you in a relationship, it kind of unconsciously like push that relationship out the way. Like he probably don't even know it. That's probably why they going back and forth, because the universe was already pushing it out the way because you're around. And the cards are telling you to be assertive. The key is to be assertive about what you really truly want. Maybe the girl that he was in a relationship before was touch and go, touch and go. So make sure you be assertive but not aggressive. It's a difference. Be assertive but not aggressive. Assertive is, let me bring you some lunch, right? That's assertive without asking, right? Ooh, be assertive. Because that's the key. If he questioning if the feelings are real, he tired. He really trying to get the hell on. He really trying to get with you. But be assertive. But what I was saying about being assertive and not being aggressive. So being assertive, I mean, he take his lunch break at 12. You go take him some lunch, right? Being aggressive is, he take his lunch break at 12 and you go take him some lunch that he don't even fucking eat, but you forcing him to, like, hey, here are you some pork chops or whatever the case may be. He might not even eat it. You know what I mean? It might even not even be his thing. Be assertive. When you talk to him, don't be one of those girls, that always leaving it up to him. If y'all decide to go somewhere and he like leaves it up to you to make a decision, make the decision. I want to go here. You know what I'm saying? And go there. And just be open. To he just got out of it. She said, if you get the green, whether you get the green light or not, he trying to get out that relationship. Yes, yes. And then, like I said, if this is truly, truly a soulmate connection, okay, it don't matter if he got a girl or not. She gonna be out the picture just as soon as his heart really connects with yours, to the point that it sparks in him and you. She out the picture. Ain't nothing she could do. Look, have you ever been in a relationship with somebody for years? Y'all break up and all of a sudden they get married to somebody else and they stay married forever. Like you be waiting on the breakup so you can say, this is exactly that situation. You know, it ain't see, you can't look at it as I don't want to take, that's not her man to take. Obviously, they back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Look, rent your apartment out 1 month to somebody else, rent it out to somebody else the next month, and find out. Look, it's the last person. It ain't the one that was like you was just occupying. You ain't did right by it. Someone else's trash is somebody else's treasure. One man trash is another man's treasure. So where they treating him bad, that you treasure him. She's laughing right now, girl. Look, like I say, communicate clearly. Maybe he's still going back and forth with her because he doesn't know that you see him that way. And even if he does know that you see him that way, maybe you need to reinforce. I see you this way. You know what I'm saying? Get in his face a little bit. You know what I'm saying? All right. And look for a sign. The universe is going to be sending you some signs. So look for some signs in the near future. Maybe within the next few weeks. Look for signs that you are from the divine that will guide you to the path in which you want to go. She said, we live a couple hours away. Oh, that's cool. That's even better. So what you need to do is, I don't know if you work on the weekends, whenever your off day is, hopefully, you welcome, sweetheart. And if you want to make a Cash App donation, it's in the chat. I think it's Blessed Queen.Zi, $ Blessed Queen.Zi. But the other thing is, when you get an opportunity to go see him, make sure you are to the nine. I'm talking about not a hair out of place, not a nail chip, not a nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because let me tell you what I found out about men. Men are yes, dolled all the way up. Men are visual. So make sure you play on his visual. Men are visual. So make sure you play on his visual. Well, women are, we are emotional. We don't give a what a dude look like most of the time, as long as he treats you right. But men, oh no, they visual. They want you to look good. They want their friends to admire your beauty. And if you don't, it's probably not gonna work out. Because men see women as an extension of their accomplishment or lack thereof. So men, it's rare you meet men that just go with a good girl. Most of the time, men pick women for all the wrong reasons. And then after they done been drugged through the mud by these beautiful women, and they looking for the good women to help fix their ass back up so they can go and find another woman. But you know, those are a lot of those, and I'm just gonna be real. A lot of guys are like that. You know what I mean? Like I can tell you how many times I picked the guy off the shelf, dusted his ass off, cleaned him up, polished him up, and you know, we have some trying times. I let him go. He come back. He got a baby on the way. He got a whole nother one. Sometimes they get married in between. That's what I was telling you that. It doesn't happen to me. You know what I'm saying? Boy, the love of my life. I broke up with him for, I want to even say it wasn't even 90 days, girl. He done went and had a whole set of twins on me, girl. I was like, oh, fuck no. It's time for me to move on. Look, lucky for you, girl. Don't get married till you know it's the right one, honey. She said she have a broken family. We all do. We just hide it more than others. That's all. That's okay. Shit. I got me too. That don't mean shit. Look, my sister got 4 kids from all different daddies. Let me tell you this. Niggas, excuse my French, dudes be Look, I see your message. I don't want to put that on there, but my sister has 4 kids from 4 different guys, and men love her. Matter of fact, it's hard for my sister to be single. I think it's that dogma, that training in our mind, like men don't want a girl without kids. Like, I'm gonna be real, I'm 40 years old. It's hard for me to meet a guy at 40 without kids already. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like you get to a point in your life where that doesn't even matter. And then after your kids get grown, it might start mattering again. Who knows? But I know with me, it didn't matter to me whether or not a man had children when I had children. But now that my kids are grown, oh, I prefer for you not to have kids this in your household, because I don't want to have to play stepmama. But that's because I understand me, and I'm an empath, and I get heavy attachments to people. So if I'm in a relationship with you and I'm taking on your kids, I'm probably gonna stay in that relationship longer than I really wanted to, because I done got attached to your kids. You know, so I try not to date guys with kids that's still where they can affect me, like babies or 6 and 7. Like, I'll deal with a dude that got a 15-year-old, because then you already know how disrespectful they become. And so you already anticipating them getting out and moving on their own. At 6 and 7 years old, they still cute, they still lovely, babies are still great. Everything they do, their parents still impressed. Man, it's hard to, convince a parent that your child gonna grow up and you gonna not have to prioritize them every day anymore. It's hard to tell a person that who still got 13 more years to raise a child. But you tell that to a parent who got 3 years to raise them. Girl, now we talking. Do you hear me? Now we talking. Them doggone people be like, look, damn churn, I can't wait. You know, if it weren't for the government, that motherfucker would have been gone. Look, my kids are 19 and 20, honey. I know. Compromise, honey. Look, compromise. Hey, look, it done got to the point in life where, And there is something better. And like I said, that something better don't necessarily always mean another person. It could just mean it can be a better situation for you and this person um if you look at the card, you choose the enlightenment, that you choose to accept the flowers that are given to you. You know, sometimes it's about seeing the glass as half full, you know, giving a person their appreciation and their gratitude when they're here. So absolutely, definitely start appreciating yourself more. Remain positive, because you are a chosen one. All of these cards that I done looked at got all of this stuff pointing at your head. No need to worry. Look at that. Bottom of the deck. Because you are a chosen one, Jenny. So let your request be known. Live out loud. Don't suffocate yourself, because you're a chosen one. Ring the bell, sound it loud, let everybody know you're a chosen one. You get what you desire, because that's what the chosen ones do. We ain't got to sit around here and wait on nobody. We gonna make it happen for ourselves. You welcome, sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys tune in. I don't have a regular schedule, but I try to get on here and do a live at least once or twice a week. But I don't have a regular schedule. I don't. I work 3 different businesses. I have multiple businesses I own. I don't have time for it. But I do try to come on here late night and do the reading, because this is when it's the most popular. Listen to your intuition. Yes. And it might be, today is Friday. I might do another live on Sunday, because Saturdays I usually be busy with all my different businesses. But definitely Sunday is an off day for all my other businesses except for the tarot business. So I'll probably come on here Sunday, but I know it won't be nothing tomorrow. And a year from now also popped up. And I don't know if this is for Jenna or Jenny, or you take care too, sweetheart, or for someone else. But a year from now, someone is looking into having a partnership, a beautiful union, and it's something that will change your world. Now, my biggest thing about changing your world, sometimes it ain't for good. Some of you guys got to know, don't change your world. Stick to what you got. It's been hell for me for last years. Hey, I understand. You say, I believe it's me. I understand. Ask your angels. Ask your angels to help guide you. And Jenny, if you need some spiritual guidance, you can always hit me up on my email address, which is firelotustarot@gmail.com. And I could probably help you, get through some things and help guide you a little bit if that's something you'd be interested in. But definitely email me at firelotustarot@gmail.com. I would love to help you. No need to worry. There is no need to worry. Can you type it out, love? It's my YouTube channel name, Fire Lotus Tarot at Gmail. And yes, hold on, y'all. I gotta type real quick. And I don't know if y'all know I'm a hunting packer. Hopefully that came out right. I don't know why it's orange and lit up, but whatever. And that's for anybody who needed to reach out to me for possible spiritual advice, personal, individual tarot readings. If you believe. Oh, she said, oh, that's a highlight. See, I don't know nothing about this social media stuff. You welcome, sweetheart. I'm shocked I even can get on this live and see y'all messages. I ain't gonna lie to you. The universe is saying somebody needs to trust. Trust the universe more than you trust what you're going through, the circumstances around you. Trust the universe. Another one, communicate clearly. One of the things I find out about that trust in the universe, man, sometimes it's easier said than done. Sometimes it's easier said than done. Like, we're so used to microwave fast ideas and solutions that when something doesn't come instantly, sometimes it discourages us, to move forward or to seek higher advice or to even trust ourselves, to trust the journey. And we got to stop that, because we need to know for sure that it is all up to us. It's all up to you. It's your world. All is the mind. The principle of mentalism, the first universal law ever, is it's all in the mind. That's what it is. I mean, I didn't write the books. I just read it. And I think that was written by the 3 initiates, or Hermes Trismegistus, some shit like that. I might be pronouncing it wrong. I pronounce everybody's name wrong, so he can't get mad. Choose a new direction. It's time for you guys to be able to step outside of your box. It's a lot of things and self-limiting beliefs that you guys are surrounded by and rooted in. And so the universe is telling you guys to choose another direction, to get up out that box, to dare to be different, to walk this path alone if you have to, but to stop doing the things that you used to do, to change, to transform, to better yourself, to elevate, you know what I'm saying, to ascend to another level, because whatever is coming, it's coming, and it's going to bring you exactly what you have worked for and desired. And more of you, it may take you up to a year from now to accomplish these goals. Even myself, this could be talking to me. It could take me up to a year from now. But I trust the process, so I know a year ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, we done been through the whole year inside our house since March, and it's already about to be December. It's perfect timing. It's no time like the present to start, to renew, to walk away from anything that holds you, hinders you, that prevents you from moving forward. Now is the time. Now is the perfect time for you to take the right steps forward, to unleash the Kundalini inside of you and reach for your highest, most authentic self. Like, this is a good card to get. Like, it's never too late. It's always the perfect time to better you. Mind, body, and soul. That's what we work on this channel. We want to make sure that you are healthy from the inside out, not the outside in. Because if we work from the outside in, we might not never get to the inside. But one thing for sure, if you work from the inside out, you're going to get to the outside. You're going to get to the outside. You ain't got to worry about that. All right. Within the next few months, you guys. So I am about to get off this phone and take it on in for the 9. But hopefully you guys have been blessed by all of these different messages. Make sure you guys are exercising unconditional forgiveness for yourself and for others. Forgiveness ain't about them. Forgiveness is forgiving yourself. One thing that I learned about forgiveness was when I first started thinking about forgiveness, like the Christian church taught, I thought that forgiveness was only, to get God to forgive you. Forgiveness ain't about that. Forgiveness is so that you remove the weight of them damn bags that living in unforgiveness have. This is what unpacks all of that weightiness. Forgiveness. Know that everything in your life that happened, good or bad, was either designed by designed by the universe, or B, you allowed it to happen. Period. The things that happened to you when you were a kid in your parents' house, that was all designed by the universe, by God, to shape you, not to break you, to shape you, you know. And only our humanism say what is allowed for shaping and not shaping, you know. We'd be like, oh, that's not shaping you. Yes, the fuck it is. Everything that hurts you is going to grow you. One thing about pain is pain, and this is a military quote. It says, no gain, no pain, no gain. So how do you expect to level up if you're not willing to hurt and and go through the agony of growth? Doesn't happen that way. So don't let these people lie to you. If you leveling up, it takes forgiveness and it takes a lot of growth. It takes a lot of growth to forgive yourself for that shit. All them dudes, all them females that did you wrong, all them dudes that did you wrong, all of them, you know, relatives that did you wrong, especially since you became an adult, all your fault. You gave them too much fucking power. Let's just be real. Because a powerless person, a person that has no power, no authority in your life, if they do some fuck shit to you, you wouldn't even be worried about it. You'd be like, okay, whatever, you're nobody, you're nothing. But it's when you give them that little grain of authority, that little grain of love and hope. It's like you don't want to let them down, but guess what? They let you down constantly. So why do we hold people at a standard that they don't even hold for us? It's crazy. That's another part. We hold people at a higher standard than we hold ourselves because we were taught that that's selfish. No, that is selfless. What's selfish is not putting yourself first. That's the selfish shit. When you put yourself first, you know that being first don't mean that I get to forget about the people behind me. That means I'm protecting all the people behind me. So that means I'm taking on all of that weight. You feel what I'm saying? Like, think about it. If you had an army set up and you are the first line of defense, everything that comes is going to hit that first line first. That's why that's important. You know, that's why that's important for us to learn forgiveness, so that we can be mentally strong to take those blows and distribute that, so it don't knock the whole line down, so it don't knock us down and everybody who supports us. But we got to know our strengths. We have to know our powers, and there's no way we can know our strengths or our powers if we don't operate in unforgiveness, if we don't operate and walk in that truth, and if we don't walk and trust the journey. Like, it's not gonna happen. And look, this card just automatically flipped out. The situation will improve. Look, things will be better because we are the chosen ones. You understand that? That means out of all the people in this universe, God literally picked you out and chose you. And he's telling you to be assertive because you are the key. All of those people that's doubting you, saying no, guess what? You know why they ain't got what you got going on? Because they refuse to take action. You're taking action. You're listening. Look where you are. You on my channel, watching my show right now. You know what I'm saying? Big happy changes are coming your way. It ain't got nothing to do with me. It got to do with your work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love that. Those big happy changes coming. I love that. The answer is yes. Yes, you can have those things. Yes, you are a chosen one. Hi, Stephanie. How are you? You are a chosen one. And look, it's saying don't stop. Oh, I missed you too, Stephanie. Don't stop. Don't give up. Keep going. Know that this is only a test. This is only a test. Tomorrow we're going to wake up and everything is going to be just how we want it. Once we let go of the past, the things that's weighing us down, all of those self-sabotaging beliefs, all of that self-doubt, all of that fear and anxiety, these are the things that we must let go of. You know, we might even need to let go of a couple people in our path. Funny story. I don't even like telling stories, but I tell them so well. So today I had a phone call with a friend, and oh yes, the Cash App is okay. Today I had a conversation with a friend, and she was complaining. And at first, I usually listen to my friends complain, but something in my spirit guide was like, you don't need to listen to that negativity. Like, it's time out for the negativity. Like, you've been listening to your homegirl talk about this same situation, look, since the beginning of this year. And everything I say, it's always, yeah, it's always, yeah, I got this going on and that going on, and I'm trying to do this and I'm trying to do that. But what bothered me is the fact that, again, I've been listening to you saying these same things since before the quarantine. Okay. Now, let's say before the quarantine is February. This is already 3 days from December. Like, as a friend, when do I get enough and say, hey, look, if you still got that same goddamn problem a year later, maybe your ass is the one that's fucked up. I really literally had to say that today. And I really hated that I had to even say that to my friend. Like, this is a dear friend that's been friends with me for over 8 years. But I can't listen to that negativity constantly, where it don't matter if I tell you to go left, you're going to still go right. If I tell you to go, up, you're going to still go left. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I surely can. And I'm not even really talking to nobody. I'm just giving a story, Stephanie. I can do your question in just 1 second. But my friend wound up getting mad, which it didn't really bother me because I'm already to a point in my mind where, if I gotta leave my mama, if I gotta leave my children, and my kids are grown, but if I had to leave my kids at this point in order for me to go to the next level spiritually, I would have to do that. You know what I'm saying? But I know that the universe ain't gonna tell you to just leave your kids high and dry. Even if they're grown, they're not gonna just be like, forget your kids. But what I'm saying is, you have to be willing to sacrifice every single thing that you think can hold you back, because those are the things that the universe is going to send those tests through. That cousin you can't drop, that boyfriend is no good, the alcohol, the drug, whatever you will not drop or let go of. These are the things that you're going to get tested in immediately. Immediately. And the reason why they're going to test you, the reason why the universe tests you on these things, to see if you even going to be smart enough to see this is your downfall, this is your stagnation, this is your that. Most people don't even, sit long enough when they friends and fans say, oh shoot, I think that's a bad idea, girl, to make some money. They be the first ones, oh girl, nah, I was gonna do that, but nah, Okay, so another example. So this same friend, before, and I'm gonna still call her a friend. It doesn't matter if she's ignorant right now and don't see what I see. She's not on my level to see what I see. But me being where I am, I can't judge her based on that. But I did have to let her know that you're draining my energy, because I had been listening to it for you. You're draining the fuck out my energy. I don't want to hear about another one of your problems, especially one that's been going on for a year. And a lot of us have that. Think about how many of your girlfriends you listen to them complain about their man issues, or work issues, or whatever their issues may be. Like, sometimes you just get those people that's just energy vampires, and you just have to put them in their place. Look, shut the fuck up. Today is not the day. All right, Stephanie, what is your question, sweetheart? So yeah, man, like I said, this is one of those things, man, where you got to learn how to put these people in their place and be okay with leaving them. Give me 1 second. No problem. Recovery. That's what I'm telling you. I had to recover my energy today, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it was crazy. I mean, I think I sat on the phone probably about a good 30 minutes listening to the complaint. Which, like I said, it's okay to vent. But when you say the same thing over and over and over again for a year, it's like blood from a turnip. It really is like blood from a turnip. Like, you can't be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. But, I'm hoping my friend, wisens up sooner than later to see how much of an energy drain she is, because she's a great person. I love her dearly. She's a very valuable friend of mine. However, if I was to take that on, it's something she's been carrying around for a year. Imagine how I would feel. Imagine that weight on me for no apparent reason. Like, it's one thing, okay, you going through some stuff, yeah, and you unload it because you going through it at the moment, yeah. But the same issue for a year. And the other thing I want to say is we got to be responsible stewards of the resources that the universe has gifted us. Let's say that time, money, and our energy is some of the most valuable resources we have. Throughout the day, we waste time, money, and energy on some of the most trivial stuff. And the only thing that's doing is taking away our energy that we could be using on other things. And that's why I had to nip that crap in the butt. Because here I am trying to, do my business, and then you call me like it's an emergency, and it's only because you want to drain more energy. Hold on, I'm getting to it. I gotta slide it down. Oh, you must have typed in the rest. He said he wanted to see. I text him. He said he wanted to see me and have. So on Tuesday you did the honey and sugar, okay, and you went to see him, and you owned it. He pretended like he didn't see me, and I was mad. I texted him. He said he wanted to see me and have a relationship only if I let him touch me and act normal. We are grown people. I've been on dates with him and not even a kiss. Girl, you want that cookie. So hold on. So you went to go see him. You said he pretended like he didn't see me. You was mad. Okay, so did y'all, anyways, on Wednesday we met up, and like you said, he was all over me. We kissed and everything. I like him now. I don't want to be a booty call. Girl, please, you ain't no booty call. Keep keep doing that, sugar. Ain't nobody else doing that. You ain't no booty call. You gonna keep on, and then just make sure when you doing your honey and your sugar baths, um, make sure that you are reciting that affirmation that you want more than just honey is good too, girl. You can use honey and cinnamon, honey milk and cinnamon if you ran out of sugar. There was some in my hand when he was kissing me. Oh, girl. Oh, hey, it's something about that sugar that connect people. Look at they big happy changes, man. Go with it, sis. Go with it. Go with it. There. Oh, that's the same one. See, I can't even read. I ain't got my glasses on. I can't even see nothing. And communicate clearly, and it may be right before the penetration, right before you even had the sex. You got to let him know, look, this is not a one night stand. This is not just a booty call. Like, I want more. And if you're not gonna give me more, then you pull them panties right on up and you walk up out of it. Because one thing a man don't like is dry wood. Want to do it? You got to tell me why you don't want to, though. You got to tell me why you don't want to. Because this is telling you to remain positive. Okay, you want to go slow. So how slow is slow? When do you think would be a good time for sex? Oh, well, I mean, I'm gonna say this, and you're gonna have to do it's gonna be a lot less than a couple months. If he's already talking about sex, he's not gonna wait a couple months. So you're gonna have to get creative, and you're gonna have to just trust and maybe put him to some smaller challenge, put him through some smaller challenges to see if he is someone you can depend on. But if he's already trying to get the sex 2 months from now, he gonna be there moved on with his life. I'm gonna be real with you. Men don't wait that long for sex, not unless you handicap or cripple. Do you see a future with us, or does he want me just as a booty call? Ooh, that's a good question. How about a month? How about it ain't gonna last no month. I'm just letting you know. You probably got a good 2 weeks, and that's if you see him at least once a week. You got about a good 2 visits before he give up, because he gonna say you playing. Most men feel that way. Um, Get me a pair too, girl. But I do see success. I do see success. I do see happiness and joy from you with the situation. I think that you need to choose a new direction in how you're handling this. I don't think that you need to handle this based upon your previous relationships or dogma. And dogma is any type of traditional ideology that we are programmed with, because each individual is different. If you already feeling it, right? Like if you already like getting turned on by him, you only further letting yourself down, because see, he got feelings on one end, that's true, but then you got feelings, and you don't want to be in the denial of yourself. Even if it don't work with him, do you want to really move forward with your life not knowing if it ever would have worked, or how was it? And it's a good thing he want to know about sex, because let me tell you something that I heard from a man that has been married for 22 years to a woman that he met on a date with another dude. They've been together since that date that she was on with another dude. They've been together for 22 years after that. See, that's good. But let me tell you what he told me. The best advice this guy gave me, we going to call his ass S, because his name started with an S. But S told me the best advice that any married guy would say: when you meet a person that you're attracted to, the best thing you can do, especially if you have an undeniable attraction to this person, whether that's a physical or a mental one, is to quickly get in the sex and see if the sex is worth it. Because it ain't nothing worse than being mentally connected to somebody. I mean, strong mental connection, and they sex is whack, and you're not compatible sex wise. So it's good to clear that out before you get too many emotions. But I can understand you not wanting to be involved just for sex. I can understand that totally. So it's a balance there that you're gonna need to find that works for you the best. See, me personally, I've dated guys for, 3 months and I had sex with them. I've dated guys for a week and have had sex with them. I've dated guys for a night and have had sex with them. I've dated guys for, 2 nights and have sex with them. Like every dude is different. Every connection is different. I'm not here to judge you. That's not what I'm here to do. What I'm here to do is encourage you to live your best life. And what I'm saying is, it's okay to be cautious with some things, but in this situation, you need to weigh out the options. Is it a good idea for you to cross this path with him? Because if he's that persistent, waiting may totally turn him off. And if that's what you want him to be turned off, then we don't even need to discuss it. You're right. He is really attractive to me this much. He's always talking about how sexy I am. He had. Right. But now, I just noticed something in your comments and I want to bring this attention. You mentioned something that you needed in the bleeped out comments, right? And I said I need one too. This man finds you absolutely beautiful and stunning to the point that he has erections at just the sight of you. That is definitely a good sign. I just want to put that out there. That you may feel this way, where you need to improve here, you need to improve there, but this person sees you as a love goddess. So if you don't embrace that love goddess shit no other time, embrace it when you're around him. Oh, well, you might need to tell him that. And you might need to disguise it in another kind of way. Might need to, they have some essential oils that he can use. Look, he has some. They have essential oils that he can use. Bam. And then the other thing is, I don't know how old he is. Oh, I can understand that Altoids can be quite harsh. Um, he might have some health issues. He may have some underlying health issues. Diabetes causes that. Yes, Ezra, you may ask in just a second. Let me finish up with stuff. What I was gonna say, diabetes, food. He might have some teeth that need to be pulled or dealt with. It could be a number of things. But I'm gonna tell you like this. I would say don't let that be a deal breaker. Because think about it like this. Yeah, you want somebody, of course, you're attracted to. But if you're attracted to this person with every other thing, maybe this is something that, this person can fix or manage, or may need to look into it. But definitely, I don't even know how to tell you how to handle that situation. I really don't. Because to me, that's not a big deal to me. Oh, well, you already got that. If you on Beyonce, he gonna be addicted to you no way. I mean, anyway, because you put on a Beyonce song and really let that music get you, girl, you gonna be in there being his little stripper. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me tell you, I told you last time. My sister swears that Beyonce is her cure all to every relationship problem. I tell you, I promise you. Yep, check on it. I'm telling you, that is her relationship go-to woman for everything. She loves Beyonce. But this is an opportunity for you to experience some growth and some enlightenment in that department. But definitely, definitely, you want him to be addicted to you. You keep doing them baths. You welcome, sweetheart. And it's time to recover, you know, recover your faith in yourself, recover the things that you've lost about you stuff. You know what I'm saying? And not saying that it's a lot. It could be very little, but make sure You recover with any self-sabotaging, any doubts, any fears, any anxiety. Recover from that, because all of that is an illusion of your mind. And you're a beautiful woman. This guy's already smitten over you. And let me tell you something. You know the reason why your ex-husband was like that? Because he your damn ex. He ain't one supposed to be yours. Hey, all ex-husband haters. Spoken from a true divorcee. It's telling you to choose a new direction, and what that means is how you handling the situation, even how you looking at yourself. Like, you deserve to be happy, and even if you have a one night stand, so what? You might need to get laid, girl. Look, sometimes I just need to get laid. I don't even need that. That's why I got a maintenance man. You hear me? Because when these pipes get clogged up, I ain't got time to be looking for no boyfriend. That take too goddamn long. I need to call your number and you gonna come do what you got to do. So, enjoy whatever life, you have chosen, selected for yourself. Me, myself, I've really chosen a single life. Like, I give a lot of relationship advice, but that's because I choose to be single. I got plenty of guys calling my phone. It's not what I want. What I want is to be happy and to help build others like me. I done had my chance for gold. Now it's time for me to live my dreams. My dreams ain't never consisted of a partner, so it's no need for me to start trying to partner up with one now. I'm just gonna be real with you. I'm very, very, very independent and single. Man, Ezra, if you are still on here, right. It is hard to trust, but the main thing is know what you want. You can trust other people a whole lot better when you know what you want and where your boundaries and your lines are clearly defined. It's easier to trust people because I don't give them no room to trust. Ain't even no line over there for your ass to cross. I ain't gonna lie to you. Ain't even no line over there for your ass to cross. You got to come a little closer to get a line to cross. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely. Ezra, if you're still on here, you definitely can ask whatever question you have. And thank you, Stephanie, so much for the donation. It's really appreciated. And anybody else who donated, anybody who thumbs up and like my videos, I really appreciate you guys for putting me in front of YouTube so that I can, get seen out here. One thing I'm noticing about YouTube, they got an algorithm. So you got to have a certain amount of likes and then you got to have a certain amount of views. So I'm working on that. And I appreciate all you guys for watching my videos, subscribing to my channel, any donations you guys made. But the biggest thing I'm so grateful for is that you guys took the time to listen to me rant about my boring life, about my friends, about just, being better people. Because a lot of times, we don't necessarily hear these things throughout the day. And if you do hear them throughout the day, you are definitely a chosen one. It is definitely a reason for you being on my channel. But I try to always, give people something that they can carry with them, and make them a better person, because we got enough assholes in this world. And if you had met me about 5 or 6 years ago, I was one of them. I was the biggest one. But the tarot has changed my life, and I really wanted to change you guys' life, and not for selfish gain, but so you can reach your greatest purpose. Because the greatest thing we can do for ourselves, I'm a Leo, the greatest thing we can do for ourselves is to get on our journey's path. And if you haven't been, and you're 20, 30, 40, you're that much behind getting to your path. So it's vital that we get moving. Oh, you're a Leo too? See, that's why we get along. Leos draw Leos. Leos draw Leos. Look, and I'm a Scorpio. She said I knew it. And I'm a Scorpio moon too, so I hit them with the 1-2 all the time, girl. I'm talking about I'm one of them people like, oh my God, like, where did this girl come from? Like, how much energy does she really have? Like, I am a Leo moon, a Sagittarius rising, and a Scorpio moon. Do you hear that fire, put the water out? Hey, my daddy was an Aries. How about that? Look, I'm telling you, fire signs know fire signs. I don't give a damn what they say, girl. Fire signs know them goddamn fire signs. Shit. Look. You ready, you know it. You say your mom is an Aries. Yeah, that hey look. Oh, he is a Oh, girl, y'all look, let me tell you something. Some of the best relationships I done had, ma'am, that wowed me. Some of the best sex I done had, ma'am, from Aries. Oh, Stephanie. The best sex. I'm telling you, he gonna knock your damn socks off. No. We gonna change that. Aries men are not wild. They are very sexually pleasing to whomever they fuck. There you go. They gonna be knocked off. Dealing with the Aries, they gonna be knocked off. Look, I can't even. I told y'all about my exes calling. I can't even talk to none of my Aries exes at all on the phone. No, they'll be over here, be porno time. Black. What is it called? Pornhub in the making. Nah, I'm good. I just gotta let them jokers go. But look, I'm about to get off this chat because I done been on here for almost 2 hours. I didn't even know I was gonna be on here for 2 hours actually, but it's all good. It's late at night. Ain't nothing else to do this time of night. But I really appreciate you guys. I really love you guys. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to my channel. And I will probably see you guys Sunday. That'll be the next time I'll probably be on. Peace, light, and love, family. Take care.